What's going on, Paisanos? Z here, coming at you, well, with another market watch today. Before we get to say, make sure to go over to my website, YGOPaisano.com. I have a bunch of field sellers and tokens. A lot of them are available for pre-sale, and I am selling out fast. So, basically to the guy in the future that goes, V, do you have any adventure tokens? If the answer is no, it's probably because you missed the opportunity. This happens a lot with a lot of people with a lot of tokens. I get a lot of DMs, people saying, hey V, do you have X token or Y token or X or Y field center? These things come from around the country. Well, not even around the planet, I should really say. So it takes a while for these to get to me, and when these get to me, they usually sell relatively fast. So if you want to get them, once again, go to my website, YGOPaisano.com. Any over $25 gets free shipping. Everything is shipped with tracking. You know, I gotta watch how I spoil you, everybody, because I spoil you too much. I do a video every couple of days, and everyone enjoys it. We argue, we have fun, we go at each other's throats, and at the end, we walk away both knowing more. And I think that's the most important thing about the market. Everybody doesn't want to get screwed. Everybody hates that feeling of buying a card only to have it go down in value. Everybody wants to maintain good value, have a good collection, and by doing that, people tune into these market watch, these videos. And I do appreciate you guys. As much as I argue and scream, and I do argue and scream with you guys, I love the crap out of my viewers. I love the crap out of all you people because we are growing this channel yet again. Before I really slowed down about a year ago, on this channel, I would do videos like all the time. I would get over like 5,000 views, and as of lately, the past week, we've been growing pretty rapidly. Like, look to your left, look to your right. There's gonna be more people around in your left and right, like the next day. Every video I've done has surpassed the previous video within that time span. YouTube is kind of telling me with their algorithm and their little links and all that BS. I don't really know YouTube that well, but it's weird because I'm a guy who just records videos for fun. I argue, and I'm not gonna lie to you. There's times I am wrong, and majority of times I am right. But I argue into my camera about cards in a game that I am just passionately in love about. And I do appreciate you guys who watch my videos, who hit the subscribe button, who might even hit the notification bell when I do my motorcycle live streams, in which it's basically like a market watch, except I'm on my motorcycle just yelling into the air. I'm just pulling up at a light going, you know, prosperity's at 3, and just streaming the cars, just going like, what the fuck? Like, I understand that, and I appreciate all you guys out here. I really do. So thank you to everybody who watches this channel and hits the subscribe button. I'm never gonna say this again, so take it what you will. We're gonna move on, okay? But seriously, thank you to everybody who, once again, joins the channel, hits the subscribe button, hits the like button. I don't really work as hard on this channel as I think I should have, or as other content creators out there. They really put a lot of time, effort into their channel. And like I said, I'm really lazy, and I really appreciate the fact that you guys enjoy the content. All right, enough of that crap. Legend of the Crystal Beast structure deck is looking to be pretty nice. It's nice for several reasons. Number one, you know that Megatin Ash Blossom, which looks gorgeous, by the way. Yeah, you don't have to rush into it, because this is going to have Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring as a common. Now, it's showing the pre-sale price of being $9. Real talk, you're just going to buy 3 of these structure decks. Like, that's what you got to do. They're 10 bucks. Go to your Walmart, your OTS. If your OTS tells them more than $10, tell them to kick rocks. Go to your Walmart and Target and buy these. Or maybe even GameStop, but who goes there anymore? I just want to say that you don't have to rush to Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, because this structure deck has Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Remember that Ultra Rare Dimension Shifter? Yeah, no, it has it for $2. I mean, once again, it's part of 10 bucks. Ghost Spell and Hold the Man got a reprint, you say? Sure it did, as a common in here. And you got a bunch of other cards, Foolish Burial Goods. People always like that card. I don't know why. The card hasn't been playing forever, but whatever. Mostly it's Ash Blossom Spring, D-Shifter, and Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion. That's gonna be in the Crystal Beast structure deck. You're gonna buy 3 of these. You're gonna take all the rest of those cards, throw them in a box somewhere that you're probably gonna forget about, and you're gonna have Ash Blossom Joyous Spring, D-Shifter, and Ghost Spell for dirt cheap. It's pretty good, to be honest with you. And it kind of negates the hype of some of the Megatins, which kind of is going to negate the sales of the Megatins, which obviously is going to lower the value of D-Shifter Ultra Rare, the new Ghost Spell that got reprinted as well as Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. We'll talk about that in a second. But before we do, let's talk about Tactical Masters, because I'm a little stuffy. As much as I love this set, it's not as good as a CR set as, I don't know, all the other CR sets. I'll be honest. Not that this is the worst one. It's by far from that, but it's not the best one. It's also by far from that. Looking at Tactical Masters, I want to say that I think this is a really... Oh, one second. Hold on. Hold your balls. I just want to say, there's people that watch my videos that get upset. They go, V, you talk too fast. No. You listen too slow. Okay, this is how I talk. I try to slow it down so you can hear me nice and clearly and we can have a conversation. But the problem is I'm talking about something I really like. And I have a lot of energy when I talk about things I'm excited about. Okay? Sorry. that you have a hearing, that you're hearing impaired. That's not my fault. Go see a doctor. Go tell your doctor what's going on. Don't bring that shit to me. I just gotta throw it out there because everyone's like, V, you talk so fast, I can't hear. If you don't have energy and you're not passionate about the things you love, that's not my problem. That's you, okay? That's all you. And when I mean all you, I mean like the three of you guys, that whatever. If you're from another country and English is your second language, I'm gonna help you learn English really fast, or you're gonna hate me. It's only gonna be one or two. So you're not gonna be either not gonna be around anymore because you go screw this guy V, or hey, I learned English. I learned like a dope ass American like your boy V. So you're gonna learn it really quickly, okay? So I throw it out there. I want to address that issue because people go, oh, you should breathe more. You should do this. You should do that. I'm trying to communicate with you guys, but I'm passionate about the card game, okay? It's like you with working at McDonald's. I know you're passionate, but you don't hear me fucking listening to you and telling you how to speak when you're taking my order. I'm just hoping that you get it right. That's the difference, okay? Back to the video. Tactical Masters is a really good set, but you have to know what to buy in Tactical... I'm gonna talk slow now. You have to know what to buy in Tactical Masters. Tactical Masters has cards like Anti-Spell Fragrance, which I think after the bans is a great buy. And of course, Trap Trick, once again, after the bans, might be a good buy. If both of these hit in the ban list, obviously that's gonna change where we're gonna be looking at these cards. But as it stands right now, Anti-Spell and Trap Trick are really good cards. I kind of like these cards a lot. And I'm really keeping an eye on them because as a good sniper, you gotta know when to take the shot. You gotta know when to go in and grab these cards. Don't do it now. If you do it now, bad. I mean, it's hella risky, but I would wait till after the bans to go in. And this is the cards that after the ban list that you gotta run to and go, okay, can I get these cards? What's the price point? Are they gonna go lower? Are they gonna go higher? That's when you gotta come and reevaluate these two cards, Anti-Spell Fragrance and Trap Trick, because they're both insanely good cards. Trap Trick's been around for a while, and it's really good, and more than likely will continue being good if not hitting the ban list. Anti-Spell's in the same exact boat, where it's really good, and more than likely will be really good. You might say, wait a minute, V, Trap Trick has a secret rare. Yes, but the CR is worth more money due to the fact that it's higher and harder to get in value. Anti-Spell has a ton of rarities, but CR will right now remain the highest rarity of Anti-Spell Fragrance. I'm not even looking at Draw Lockbird. It has an ultimate rare. Ultimate rare just blows it out the water. Ultimate Draw Lockbird. If you have a CL Draw Lockbird, congratulations, you have a silver medal. It is embarrassing. Sell that card, put the money together, and start working on ultis. If you want to go that route, I know it's like more money, but once again, if you want to flex, you gotta flex properly. Don't come to me with a Lamborghini, but the engine's broken. You don't got a Lamborghini at that point. You have a nice roller. All right, time to talk about the Megatins. The subject of this video. We've been babbling long enough. Let's talk about these Megatin cards, because this is the reason why I want to do this market watch on a Friday. I want to do this video today because I want to prepare you for the weekend. Over the weekend, you're going to see a lot of people throwing money into the wind. You're going to see a lot of bad trades, and you're going to sit back and go, wait a minute, V, what did V say that I should probably start looking to do? And here's what I recommend. As far as Pot of Prosperity, I do think by tomorrow the price of this card will be going down in value. It's going to go down throughout the entire day, and more than likely go down as well on Saturday. For those going to regionals weekend this Saturday, wait, today is what? Today is Friday. What am I talking about? Today and tomorrow. Nevertheless, today and tomorrow the price of Pot of Prosperity will start going down in value. And what I mean by that is, Prosperity's price point fluctuates, but you as a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player obviously want to get this card. And I can't, as much as I want to say don't get this card, because the price definitely is way higher than what it's going to be in my prediction, I do think, I don't think this, you buying this card is a bad thing, because obviously you're going to need this card if you want to play at your, at the top way to play as a competitive player. Does that make any sense? Hopefully I didn't stutter too much. I'm going to rephrase it. If you buy this card, you are overpaying. But I don't blame you, because this is a card in majority of the decks that are competitive Yu-Gi-Oh decks will give you that advantage over other players who didn't buy the card. Hopefully that makes more sense. I don't blame you, but you are overpaying. And listen, I might do it myself this weekend. I might go to regionals. Looking at Forbidden Droplet, it used to be 19, it's now 25. The market price shows it to be 27. This card price is going to tank quickly. But once again, it's kind of those it's one of those cards that's in the same boat where it's like, I don't blame you if you buy this card right now, although you're probably going to be overpaying for the card. But once again, I want to emphasize, I don't blame you. I might do the same thing with both Droplet and Prosperity. They're needed. Looking at cards like Dark Magician Girl, it's stabilizing at 27-28. Waifu tax. It's the waifu tax. Looking at Blue Eyes, it's going down. Shocking. It's going down. So I saw your comments in my last video. You guys were saying, V, but this is the alternate art. This art came from the Bandai, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, it's a collector's card. Like, that's all it is. That's all it's going to be. Blue Eyes Dragon is not going to be a meta-relevant card today. Not gonna happen next week, and more than likely not gonna happen with the release of the next set that has a ton of Blackwing stuff that I'm really excited about. So why would you want to grab this card? Well, unless you're a collector, the answer is you don't. Now, don't get me wrong, I want this card myself, me personally, but I'm not gonna overpay for this card. That price point is way too high, and it doesn't merit going and dropping $18 on. This card price point more likely drop around $8 to $9 mark, and which I think is a fair price to go ahead and pick this card up. So don't buy this card. Don't trade for this card. You're wasting your money. Unless you want to waste money, it's a good card to waste money on. Lightning Storm, I think we're past Lightning Storm, but $22 is not a bad price for Lightning Storm. I think that out of all the cards in the Megatin, this is actually a fair price point for a card that's insanely broken. Asphalt from Joy Spring is at $14. Now, in pre-sale, it was roughly around $14 to $15, but it's at $14. And yet, don't get me wrong, a structure deck, that Crystal Beast structure deck is $10. If you're only buying a structure deck for Ash, then yeah, it makes sense to spend a couple of bucks more and get a Prismatic Secret over a common. Sure, I guess. It's not going to be crazy resale value. It's not going to be crazy trade value. This might finally kill the crazy high price point of Asphalt from Joy Spring. Commons were going for $25. So to see this card be at $9, realistically we'll say 10 because majority of players buying this are going to be buying it for Ash Blossom, then sure. But if you're only buying for Ash, if you don't need your Shifter, you don't need a Ghost Bug, you don't need anything else in here, why not spend more money and get the higher rarity? That's my opinion. Once again, it's up to you what you want to do. Divine Herald's roughly around $9. It's gonna go down in value soon, but keep an eye on this card. Seriously, we have to snipe a playset. You and me, by the way. I need to do this myself, but we have to do it strategically. And I do predict this card's price point going down even more so. So don't go in and buy it. There's only 17 listings. It makes no sense to buy this card right now. No shot. Of course, today being roughly around $4 is not shocking to anybody. Not anyone at all. Before I continue, let's go look at the top 10 cards everybody wants from the 2022 10 of Ancient Pharaoh Gods. Konami, this name, like, come on, bro. All right, so this is no offense or props to Lucas Peterson. If I critique this, I've not seen this at all. I just grabbed this article because TC Player writes a bunch of articles, and I want to see if this is a good one or not. I actually never read an article fully all the way through. I don't intend to with this one, by the way. Link into the Reigns is a trash card. It's a trash card used by Yu-Gi-Oh players that are playing rogue decks. This card's not, I mean, $1.46. Come on, like, this card. Why don't they get you? Number 10 isn't that good. All right, let's go to number 9. The new Magician God card. Is this article for like plebs at locals that like go 0-3 and have enough time to hang out after locals and play bad decks? Nobody cares about. When was the last time someone came through and said, I got a Egyptian God deck, and people went, gasp? Like, bro, what are you doing? All right. Okay, Crossa Designated, number 8. All right, now, hey, listen. Now we're cooking with fire. Yes, this is a good card. If you don't own Crossa Designated already, why not get the new upgraded rarity? I personally like the Ultra Rare more. Me personally, even though I'm a big fan of higher rarities, I do like the Ultra Rare more. That's just me how I am. But the new Crossa Designated does look gorgeous. Sure, excellent. I agree. Number 7, Red Eye Star Dragoon and DPE. In what world and what time? Getting Dragoon right now is kind of redundant due to the fact that, I mean, if you want Dragoon at highest rarity, you would get the Starlight. If you want a Dragoon at cheapest rarity, because let's be honest with you, why would you want a secret version of Dragoon if you're barely going to even play it, or you're playing Dark Magicians? If you're playing Dark Magicians, you more than likely already own the Ultra Rare. Why do you have to rebuy to a secret rare? If you want to go for the highest rarity, you go Starlight Rare. I feel like the middle ground in a insanely rogue deck makes no sense to me. But then again, it's also like, you know, you play playing Dark Magician decks. It doesn't make much sense to me unless you're playing casual. If you're playing casual, no big deal. You're not wanting to spend money again if you already own the card. As far as DBE, hero players, go ahead and comment down below. I'm not even gonna, whatever. Hero players, you already know what to say. You're like, we're done with, like, I don't want to beat a dead horse. Hero players about to roll their eyes, and I don't blame them. Alternate Art, Dark Magician Girl, Blue Red Dragon, and Red Eyes. These are only collector's cards. These values will go down in value. These will 1,000,000% go down. The Ghost Rare Dark Magician Girl is going down in value. You gotta be insane to think any one of these other versions are not gonna go down in value. They will go down in value. Although I do think they're great cards to pick up for a collection, it doesn't merit the price point of you going and buying it now. It doesn't equate because that price will go down. Imagine buying something that's guaranteed to depreciate. Though I will say these cards might have future potential in value, it doesn't merit going in and buying it right now unless you're a collector. And collectors don't watch our Market Watch videos like that. Pure collectors, they ain't like that. Like, they're just gonna go, Dark Ninja Girl news. Let me get 3 of each of these, put in my binder, and you'd be like, oh, you want prosperity? I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Man, I want Pot of Greed. Watch a TV show. Like, so, yeah, no. Number 6 is whatever, but, like, anyway. Underworld Gods of the Closed World. A lot of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players already have this card. If you don't, it's definitely a great pickup. I agree with this, 100%. $2, by the way. Lightning Storm. Let's go. Yeah, great card. Once again, this is probably one of the cards I like, if you said, V, I bought a PlayStation Lightning Storm today, I don't blame you. Like, the card's insane. Like, it's evenly matched level good. I think evenly matched is better right now for tournaments, but if you're playing Lightning Storm on your side, I don't blame you. I play in mines. Like, it's a good card, 100%. Forbidden Droplet. Once again, another great card. We talked about that already. What's number 1? What the fuck? Number 1, Ash Blossom Joy Spirit. I would say Prosperity is number 1. Ash will probably be around number 4, number 3 even, if you're lucky. And the reason why is there's no reason you would really rush to get Ash Blossom Joy Spring right now when the Structure Check Legend of Crystal Beast is coming. When's this coming out? End of the month? When? 9/30? Yeah, end of the month. In 2 weeks. Like, do you need Ash that badly? If you need Ash that badly, damn, bro. Like, damn. If you haven't been playing without Ash for this entire meta, props to you. And if you go win a locals, I think that warrants bragging rights, in my opinion. I think you should be bragging everybody. I beat you guys without Ash. You guys are trash. Like, I don't know, that's just me, but I think Ash Blossom Joy Spring is almost a needed card, and obviously a lot of you players that wanted the card more likely have it. Whether it's the other comment that came in the Structure Deck Soul Burner, whether it's the Ultra Rare, whether it's the Feet Ash, and people have the weird feet fetish, grow up kids. It's weird. But what I want to say is Ash Blossom Joy Spring ultimately is a card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players more than likely already have, and if they have the lower rarity, they ideally want to get the higher rarity. Or if they don't own the card, 100% don't own it, why would you drop 14 if you could drop $10? Like, if you don't own Ash Blossom at this point in the game, since it's been originally debuted at Maximum Crisis and its subsequent reprints, then why would you go ahead and say now's the time to get Ash Blossom Joy Spring when you could get the $14 copy or buy 10? If you haven't taken the game serious enough to play Ash since its debut, then you could probably wait for the Legendary of the Crystal Beast Structure Check. I don't know, that's the way I see it. Like, I don't think, like, if you don't own Ash, then why would you overpay 14 right now when you get commons? Because obviously you don't care about the game to that extent, which is fine. Hey, it's fine. I'm not shitting on you. What I'm trying to say is there's no reason to go ahead and rush for this card today when you can eventually get it for a better price point. Or even wait. You wait it since Maximum Crisis, you can wait until the price of Ash Blossom Joy Spring goes down with the release of the Structure Deck, which more likely will push this price down. Now, do I see this card price go up in the future? Maybe. I think you have to be insane to say there's not a chance it can, being the fact that this has happened multiple times to Ash Blossom Joy Spring in particular. But the crazy thing about this card is, it's never... So, let's do a little history lesson. Originally debuted at Maximum Crisis, a lot of money. Came off Legendary Collection Kaiba, was a lot of money. Look at the market price, whatever, $27. Dual Power, it was still a lot of money. It went low for a second and went back up, $21. Maximum Gold, ugly looking, but still, market price $21. Skip that one. Shadows of Valhalla, this was one of the most wanted cards in Shadows of Valhalla, a set that definitely had Ash, but it had other cards, but Ash was short printed. Imagine a short printed card that's not a core set card within the set, not core set, within a, let me show you, so we'll all be on the same page. Because Shadows of Valhalla had Invoked in. Am I wrong? Was Invoked in? Am I thinking I'm wrong set? Yeah, Invoke was in this set. Like, what the hell, bro? Well, it had Invoke. I know Invoke, whatever, but like, it had Invoke as a reprint. Like, this is a core. You had some Shadow stuff. You had Alistair. Like, you had a lot of stuff here. And Konami was like, nah, we're gonna put Ash in here. They got all these reprints of actual archetypes. That's what I'm looking for. They put Ash in there. So hopefully that makes more sense. All right. So there's that. Then you have Dual Devastator, kind of same thing, went down after a little while, went back up. And then you have Structure Deck Soul Burner, which once again held the price of Ash down for a very short amount of time, and then all those got bought out and went back up. And now we have both Ten of Pharaoh Gods as well as the Legendary Crystal Beast Structure Deck, which I think maybe hold Ash price down. We still have to see. It's a needed card. You guarantee need a play set, but at this point, hopefully everybody has it. I think this is Konami's way of like double tapping Ash into the market within this month. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, they're gonna keep releasing Ash until it does work. I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes the next like Book of Moon or MST, where there's so many of them. It's hard not to have a playset somewhere, even by accident. yeah, listen, if you guys want to go ahead, check out smarttc.com, my buddy over here. Use my link down below, my promo code, saves us some money. Get a beautiful, these are the metal field centers. The ones I have are not metal. These are metal. These are absolutely gorgeous. You have a Mirror Jade, you have a Zeus field center. These other ones are sold out, and obviously sold. They're absolutely gorgeous. If you want to go ahead, check out ImperiumDuelist.com. Once again, great deck boxes. If you have it, you know. If you don't have it, hey man, maybe next time, because Imperium Duelist releases the craziest deck boxes as well as sleeves. I use these Pegasus sleeves. They sell out all the time, and I always try to go in and grab myself a play set, 3 of these, and you get like an extra set of sleeves too, which is kind of cool. But 3 of the Pegasus sleeves, I use it on my sleeves right now, as well as obviously their hollow sleeves, or border sleeves as they call them. They're absolutely gorgeous. They sell out quickly as well. Make sure to go to ImperiumDuelist.com, promo code Paisano10, I believe. It's all the links for this in the bottom. And of course, my website, YGOPaisano.com, the greatest field center tokens you've ever seen. You could literally go in a time capsule, travel you in the future, and it will still be the best. I might stop selling these just to make them more rare, because why not? Eat that, Yu-Gi-Oh market. Also, you follow me on my YouTube channel, on my community tab. There's some new field centers that are going to be coming out. These are going to be insanely limited and very hard to get. I'm only going to get a set amount. I'm not even sure if I can get a restock, so these are going to be really hard. I'm going to have more Ghost Girls. There's some that are missing. I'm talking to my guy right now, working something out to get all the Ghost Girls on here. Once again, check out my website, YGOPaisano.com. Guys, hopefully you appreciate my market watches. Hopefully it did help you out for this weekend. Good luck to everybody out this weekend trying to get the cards you get. Hopefully you get them. If not, wait. Patience will save you money and better trades. So wait and be patient, and you'll always get better value in the long run when it comes down to the secondary market. Anyway, Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos have a great day.